Okay, this is section 2 of chapter 6, proportions. Proportions is an equality of two ratios, and it's based on cross products. The multiplication property of equality says if I have two fractions and I multiply them crossways like this, and they're equal, then the two fractions are equal. So for example, I have 6 over 9 equal to 8 over 12. If I cross multiply the 6 and the 12, I get 72. And the 8 and the 9, I multiply them together to get 72. Okay? So what we're going to be doing in the next couple days here is we're going to be solving proportions using the cross product. So here's some examples we're going to be starting with, okay? The first assignment for one day will be page 296, 1 through 23, and the second half of that assignment is going to be page 296, 34 through 49, and 55 through 60. So the first one says, number 1 says I have 2 over v equals 1 over 8. So I cross multiply. 2 times 8 is 16. 1 times v is v, so my answer comes out as 16. Sliding across to number 4, I go and I have 4 over 16 equals 5 over 8. Cross multiply, 4 times 8 equals 5 times 16. So I end up with 32 equals 16s. So then I have to solve the equation. I divide each side by the number with the letter, 16. 32 divided by 16 gives me 2. Okay? The next problem say, tell if the ratios are a proportion. And I do that again by cross multiplying. I have 2/3 and 10 over 20. So what I do is I multiply 2 times 20 to get 40. And another cross multiplication is 3 times 10, which is 30. 40 does not equal 30, so this is not a proportion. Okay? Our next set of problems, or we slide over here, we have another proportion. They want to know, does 20 over 32 equal 12 over 20? So my question is, does 20 times 20, when I multiply it diagonally, equal 12 times 32? And when I multiply those out, I have 20 times 20 is 400, and 12 times 30, actually should be 32, is 360. So those two are not a proportion because they do not equal out. Okay? The next set is kind of a little story problem. It says, I have 3 tea bags needed for 1 gallon of tea. How many bags do I need to make 4 gallons? This is practical, so if I'm making a bigger recipe, I need to know how to do that. So I set up a proportion, 3 bags of tea to 1 gallon. And the next one I says, I don't know how many tea bags to 4 gallons. So I cross multiply 3 times 4 and x times 1. So I end up with x on this side, and 3 times 4 is 12. Therefore, I need 12 tea bags for 4 gallons of tea. Okay? I have a couple more problems down here to take a look at, and then you'll have time to get to work on your assignments. Okay? Starting with number 34, and that says 4 over 3 equals b over 21. Cross multiply, I get 4 times 21 equals 3b. 4 times 21 is 84 equals 3b. So I take and divide each side by the letter with the b, so I divide by 3. 84 divided by 3 is 28. Okay? My next one I have is number 39. 7 over 9 equals 1 over 22.5. Cross multiply, 7 times 22.5 equals 9j. 7 times 22.5 is 157.5, or is, 157.5. So now the other side is 9j. I got to divide by the 9 to get rid of it. 157.5 divided by 9 is 17.5. Now 42 is 11 over A, 9 over 17. Cross multiplying, 11 times 17 equals 9A. 187 equals 9A. Slide over to here, divide each side by the number with the letter. I divide by 9. 187 divided by 9 is actually 20.7 repeating. So I put a little bar above the 7. So that's the answer for 42. The last one we're going to do is I have 25 yards in 2.5 seconds. So I want to know how fast I can run 100 yards in X seconds. So 25 over 2.5 equals 100 yards over X. Crossing multiplying, 2.5 times 100 is 250. 25 times X is 25X. Divide each side by 25. 250 divided by 25 is 10. So 100 yards I'll run in 10 seconds if I can run 25 yards in 2.5 seconds. Okay, so you'll have your assignment to start on now, and that's again is page 296, 1 through 23. The next day's lesson will be a continuation of this, page 34 again, or problems 30 through 49 and 55 through 60. So we'll be doing this lesson over the next 2 days.